I always knew that I wanted to live in a home where my children could grow up playing outside, spending time with nature, and being able to run around and make memories in a house, which is what I had growing up with my ancestral home where my grandmother lived and my parents raised me.
For more such films, subscribe to With Love Madras.
I'm Varsha Menon, the founder and the principal architect at VM Design Works, located in Chennai, India. It's primarily a family of four, comprising of me and my husband and my two little kids who are 3 and 6 years of age. I'm born and raised in Chennai, grew up in Adyar, very close to the ocean, and now we live right by the ocean as well, so it is sort of a homecoming of sorts for me. We built this house with the idea that we wanted to be close to the water. So this piece of land is a 6 ground property which my husband's family had bought about a decade ago. So this has been there with us, but we had a lot of, it was an empty land and they had planted a lot of fruit trees and also the champa trees that you see in the garden. It was just a garden until we started building on it. And even when the family decided to plant the trees, they had already envisioned a house in the plot. So everything was planted in the periphery. So that's why a lot of the trees that you see on the site are trees that were planted quite a while ago. So when we moved in, we already had trees bearing fruit for us, which was really lovely. The main design requirement was we wanted a lot of natural light in the space, and we wanted to be able to open up the house and have this sort of indoor-outdoor experience from every room on the ground floor. And that's how the house has also been designed, so that pockets can be closed off, and then also when you want to entertain a larger crowd, the entire house can open up as well. So it is a house which kind of caters to different needs at different points of our life. So we wanted the needs of the house also evolves with what we need from the house as well. The house is obviously, it's in Chennai, so we wanted it to also have a very tropical Sri Lankan style of aesthetic, which is what you'll see in the terracotta roof and the sloped roof. And there were certain elements which I knew I wanted for sure, namely the arches which you see in the elevation, and that's where the main planning of the space itself started. I knew and I envisioned this arched walkway with the checker pattern floors with the black and white marble. Subconsciously, without me even knowing it, it's actually a nod to my ancestral home, the house that I grew up in. It's sort of played into the way I designed the house as well. I knew I wanted that to definitely be the main element of the elevation. That was the starting point of the home. And then from there, I started laying out all of my spaces. In terms of materiality of the house, we have used a lot of stone, as you will see in the marble, in the pure white marble, which was something that both my husband and me were on board with from day one. We wanted it to be a very pristine sort of a canvas to start the design with. So white marble in the formal spaces was always something that we wanted and we knew we were going to have in the house. And even the walls of the home, apart from your wooden accents, the house is wood heavy because of our background. We knew we wanted a very neutral wall palette. So it is an eggshell white, which is a warmer white. And the windows, because we live by the sea and we did not want to put wood for our exterior windows, we went with aluminum profiles for that. There is a lot of art in the house, and the first piece of art that was actually brought into the home was a housewarming gift given to me by my mom, who is an artist, Varsha Menon. It is a family scene, and it is the husband, wife, and the two children. And she gave it as a gift and made it for us. So it's my favorite piece in the home. Other than that, what you see are some of the artworks by artist A.V. Ilango. You have a piece by Vishwam. And a lot of the other pieces that you see are actually art that we have picked up in our travels, and some by local artists and artisans. I have put some sculptural elements, sprinkled it around the house as well, and used it differently. So art is very subjective. I tend to get things that speak to me rather than it being trendy. So right now, whatever speaks to me is what I will put up in my home. So, and I know it will evolve with time. When you're building a home, whether you're an architect or whether you're not an architect, one thing that is common for everybody is it's a family home. So everybody in the family has to be happy when the home is complete, right? So there's a lot of compromise that comes into building a family home. But I think all in all, I was able to successfully sort of cater to everybody's needs, and now everybody is very happy with the output. So that is real success for me. Although the design was intentional in creating some of the aspects that I wanted to carry over from the home I grew up in to this house, I think when I see my children using the garden and the space and spilling over from the home into the garden, it really reminds me so much more of the house that I grew up in. And as a designer and as a mom, it is very fulfilling to see that my childhood is sort of being recreated in my children's childhood as well. So it's sort of come full circle, and that's something and that's very beautiful for me to see.